But anything could happen in the NBA, Graham.
That is the truth. I mean, that's why they play the games. One guy gets hot, a team gets cold. That's all it takes to swing the entire outcome of a game.
And we talked about it for a few games now. But MP has been on a mission as of late to ensure he's taken home that Rookie of the Year trophy.
And MP's goal for his rookie season was to win Rookie of the Year. But so far, against his peers in their first season, he hasn't distinguished himself as the best. MP still has some chances left against other rookies to prove to himself that he is the best in the class. He wants to perform better, and we'll see how he does.
So here are the Jazz starting five. We've got Edwards. Also Colin Sexton out there. John Collins out there with Jordan Clarkson. And it's Hendricks in at the four-man position. Hey, from long range. Sexton grabs the board. On offense, here's Utah. Doris, you look at this Washington team. They hit the reset button.
B.A., I am sure that's not an easy decision to make, but I believe it was the right move. Washington was kind of stuck at that play-in level. Now they have a clear focus and direction on the future. May take some time, but I like the plan.
Yeah, flashing that athleticism, Bay really packs a punch on these dunks.
Here's MP. The Jazz again can't hit. Washington has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Pass to Valanciunas. Kuzma outside. They get the rebound. Bay left side. Valanciunas sets a screen. And the dunk by Bay.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Gets the three ball to go. Edwards has got 6.
You can see MP just looking to continue to refine that three-point shooting.
Brogdon, the pass to Valanciunas. Bay against Clarkson. Kuzma outside. The three. Utah grabs the miss.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
On the wing, Clarkson. Back to MP. For 3. Again, MP missing. The Wizards have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Right side, Brogdon. Pass to Valanciunas. Knocked away. Stolen by Collins. Here's Clarkson. Outside for Sexton. The three ball. Knocks it down from distance.
Well, this is what you call finding angles to come off in the catch-and-shoot situation. Nice job by Colin Sexton.
Here's Brogdon. And Brogdon with the stuff.
Woo! When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive. No question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
MP scanning the floor. Back to Clarkson. 6 on the shot clock. Collins a screen. Here's MP. Can't connect. Now 2 of 6 for the game. And so it's Kuzma who brings up the ball for Washington. They're coming off that win against the Heat.
You have to credit the game plan going in, especially at the offensive end, where they were just so relentless.
And that's not an easy environment to play in. To score at the rate they did on the road says a lot about their intensity and focus.
Three-pointer off the mark.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Out to the right wing. And here's MP from outside. Rebound, Washington. Valanciunas has got 4 rebounds in the game.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
44 seconds left in the first.
When Valanciunas forces the issue like that, he is really tough to handle. He does a good job drawing contact.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. So Utah going with an almost entire new group here. Kessler, he's checked in for John Collins. Eubanks comes in for Hendricks. Green's checked in for Clarkson. And it's Keontae George in for Sexton.
Not everyone has the green light to take that free in transition, but he does, especially with the defense already set up protecting the paint.
Here's Sarr. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Just bouncing off contact. Sarr, man. 2 points the hard way.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Edwards. Uses the glass to finish the layup. MP's got 8.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
Here's Carrington, guarded by Edwards, to the middle. Here's Sarr. MP getting it done for the Jazz. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. And more NBA action on 2. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Utah.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Sadiq Bey out there with Sarr. Then it's Marvin Bagley. Then there's Bilal Coulibaly. And it's Davis in at the point guard position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Pistons had a huge game. He dropped 35 points, and once again, he was lights out from distance. A reminder of the amazing things that he's capable of on any given night. It'll be hard to match that tonight, but he'll try. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
Jazz leading by 5. On the wing, MP. Fires the 3. And it's Coulibaly with a rebound.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Grant, you talk about NBA length. Alex Sarr has it in spades. John Collins has been leading the charge for the Jazz. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
And now, please direct your...
Welcome, everybody.
At the defensive end, I'm not seeing disruption. I don't mean just forcing turnovers. I mean taking the offense out of the rhythm.
And it's time now for the best part of the show. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. It's been one outstanding game from Malcolm Brogdon.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
So the Jazz 5 right now. We've got John Collins, Edwards out there with Colin Sexton. Then it's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Hendricks in at the power forward.
His offense really opens up when Kyle Kuzma is making that three-point shot.
Pass to Hendricks. Back to Edwards. Here's Hendricks. Valanciunas with a rebound. Valanciunas has got 8 rebounds in the game. Bey outside. Now Kuzma. For the lead. And again, it's Washington with a 3.
Yeah, you know that Kyle Kuzma has three-point range, boy, and he's got the green light.
MP drives in. Left side, Sexton. Back to MP. And there's the screen. Pass to Clarkson. Back to Edwards. from 18 feet away. Utah with another miss.
Well, an 0 for 3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
And Doris, some use the term stocks to add up steals and blocks. Chet Holmgren and Victor Wembanyama's stocks are through the roof.
Well, in fact, since the turn of the century, only 5 rookies ever have averaged over 3, quote, stocks per game. Victor and Chet are both on that list. And listen, if you're a passionate NBA fan, you are so excited about these 2 young men. The size and the skill and the eye-popping things they're doing on a nightly basis. NBA is in good hands.
On the wing, Sexton. Back to Edwards. Looking to end the run. MP buries the triple.
They can finally relax after missing their first 4 shots to start this half.
MP against Brogdon. Kuzma for 3. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Collins passes to MP. 4-3. Edwards can't get that one to fall.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point. Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Sexton passes to Edwards. Sexton finds MP. Getting it done inside. MP.
I like how assertive MP is down there. No question that he's got the skills to score in the paint.
And timeout is called by Brian Keefe. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. So for Washington, Baldwin's checked in for Bay. Coulibaly comes in for Kispert. And it's Davis in for Brogdon. And a new group getting ready for Utah. Kessler, he's checked in for Collins. Covington comes in for Hendricks. Green's checked in for Clarkson. And it's George in for Sexton. Doris, we know how big fashion is in today's NBA. Perhaps no one showcases this more than Kyle Kuzma.
And you can tell, B.A., Kuz definitely has some fun with some of the outfit choices. He does not mind causing a stir on social media, and he does not mind pushing boundaries.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Covington. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You look at Charlotte, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
When I look at Utah, they have a game plan and they followed it accordingly. That's why they're in the position they are now. A fantastic team that plays so well together.
Sarge checked in for Washington. On the wing, Green. Back to MP. For the lead. Sinks the tray. MP's got 16 points now.
Building confidence in that deep ball. 1 from distance in the first, 2 in the second.
Valanciunas with a screen on George. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Valanciunas passes to Davis. Here's Sarr. Shot clock at 5. Back to Coulibaly. Over George. And it's Coulibaly missing.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Covington finds MP. Covington, a screen on Davis. Here's Edwards. MP packs it home.
Oh, a wise move by MP. Calling his own numbers in the 2-man game.
Valanciunas sets a screen. Davis, the pass to Valanciunas. Here's Sarr, covered by Covington. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Well, to steal a line from you, up high and down hard, Jonas Valanciunas. Go ahead, big fella.
Pass to Green. Back to MP. From behind the arc. And it's Coulibaly with a rebound.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Here's Baldwin, outside Davis. Fires the 3, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jonas Valanciunas. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul.
The group getting ready ready for Utah. Hendricks is checked in for Eubanks. Clarkson comes in for Green. Colin Sexton's checked in for Sensabaugh. And it's Edwards in for George. Baldwin, the pass to George. Coulibaly with it. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. George outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires from deep. And it's Coulibaly missing. Jazz leading by 7. George out there with Bilal Coulibaly. Then there's Sarr. Then it's Marvin Bagley. And it's Baldwin in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Washington right now. MP, that one's good.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Pass to Bagley. George outside. Bagley is screen on Sexton. George passes to Bagley. And it's blocked by Kessler.
Such a disruptive defender, Kessler, one of the best shot blockers this league has to offer.
Now here's Sexton. Back to MP. Kessler with it. MP outside. Back to Kessler. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. And it's Clarkson missing.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
Inside. Here's Sarr. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, defensively, against a young guy like Sarr, his size and energy can be overpowering.
And he drops it first. A big group substitution here for Washington. Jonas Valanciunas is checked in for Bagley. Bay comes in for Baldwin. Kispert's checked in for George. And Malcolm Brogdon is subbed in for Coulibaly. John Collins checked in for Utah. Edwards against Brogdon. MP, the pass to Collins. Here's Edwards. Pass to Hendricks. Now here's Clarkson. He's covered by Bay. And here's MP from outside. It's rebounded by Washington. Valanciunas has got 11 rebounds in the game. Bay, good.
And such a gritty player. I like how Bay pays the D no mind on the way up.
MP outside. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Utah with another miss. Wizards trail by 6. Brogdon, pass to Sarr. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Ooh, important points from Sarr. And just great recognition of the moment. Don't see that in a lot of young players. Wow.
Clarkson for 3. It's rebounded by Washington.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
And it's out of bounds to the Wizards as Washington retains possession. And timeout is called by Brian Keefe. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. The Wizards making a switch here. Kuzma's checked in. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey guys, while Brian Keefe was just reviewing the plan with his team, Coach delivering an inspiring message to his team saying, quote, hey, we can win this game. Believe in yourselves. Battle to the end. Honestly, guys, even I was a bit pumped up after hearing this one.
Appreciate the report, Allie. And we've got 1:18 left to play in the fourth. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
What I love about Kyle Kuzma is this guy understands there's more to the game than just scoring. That's a change from his rookie season. Now he wants to contribute defensively, and he gets on the glass, guys.
And by missing that free throw, now a 3 could even the score. Not ideal.
Outside Edwards. On the wing, Clarkson. Launches it. And the basket by MP. And the Jazz lead by 6.
Now, he's still a youngster, but MP shows he's ready for the big moments.
Kuzma, the pass to Kispert. Puts up a three. He connects! What a beautiful shot! Brings him within three!
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
MP inside. Guarded by Brogdon. Edwards, no good.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
Here's Valanciunas. Valanciunas. And he sinks it. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within one.
That's the bucket they needed, and Valanciunas goes and gets it for him. The big man seizes control of the moment.
And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back. Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Taking 2 fouls.
Oh, the first of two, no good. A heartbreaker.
MP, pressure moment.
And he ends up making the second. And that'll put him up 2. And timeout is called by Brian Keefe. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. And looking at the options here, what do you think is being discussed?
More than enough time to get a bucket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
Here's Kuzma. To take the lead. And it goes! He gets it!
Wow! I love to see when those shots go in. Unbelievable shot. I have no idea how he gets that to fall.
So it's a narrow victory for the Wizards. Pulling out the W. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.